Alrighty then. We got a couple of minutes until Sophia comes on. Hopefully you listeners are watching. Hello. I see you guys coming in. Sophia should be on in about 3 minutes. If you got any extra questions that you want to ask her, write them in the comments below. My name is Jake Belle. Welcome, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for joining in. I know you guys have been waiting on this. And yes, you did send them in my comments, my baby SOF. But if you have any additional ones that you want to ask that she can see in this live while we're talking, you can write them also in the comments. Okay, we'll ask Sophia if she's going to come to France. I'm pretty sure that's probably on her list of things to do. I'm so excited to do this. You guys showed so much love to Sofia Carson, and I think she loved it. I think she appreciated all the love. That's what made her get ready so fast. So we got a question. Oh, yes, we're going to definitely ask about what does loud mean to Sofia. Oh, she can speak French. Oh, that's a good one. You must be in France because you asking a lot of stuff about France. Yes, we love her. We love her. I love her song, too. I was listening to it earlier today. It inspired me. Yes. Oh, what is the question behind having men in the loud music video? That is a good question. Her favorite memory in school. Oh, yes. We're going to ask these questions. These are some really good questions. You guys are so awesome. 1 more minute till Sophia comes on. Yes, she's the best. We're going to find out today. Can she ride a bike yet? I saw that question. I'm gonna ask her that. Her funniest blooper. Okay, her favorite lyric from the song. Oh, you guys got some really great questions. I love this. You met her 4 years ago. Okay, Chloe. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited because you guys are excited. When fans are excited to meet artists, is she a vampire? Stop it. Oh my God. I don't think she's a vampire. She should be joining in a couple of minutes now. Can she describe? Oh, I think we got her. There she go. Right on time, I think. Hold on.
I don't think I'm a vampire either.
You saw the questions. Your fans are going ham. They love you so much.
They're the best. I don't know if the vampire question is because of how pale I am or if it's because of my sleeping habits or both.
Well, don't feel bad. I'm pale too. I just put on a filter. So
people will turn that.
Yeah, I don't want people talking about me like, why is she so light? Yeah, I filtered it.
How are
well, it's
you?
nice to meet you. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm glad you're feeling so much better though, because I was a little worried. I was like, I hope it's only the flu or a cold and not anything else.
No, we're all good. We're in the clear.
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Jay Bell. I'm on afternoons on 93.3 The Q. Sophia is here. We're just going to jump into this because I was like kind of going over your bio and your history a little bit. Don't judge me because I went on Wikipedia. And
no
a lot of times
I think it's cool. That's so cool that you did your homework.
Yeah, you got to do your homework so people know. No problem at all. But the thing that interested me the most was that you went to UCLA for communications with a minor in French. And everybody wants to know, can you speak French? But I also want to know, what was your college experience like before you decided to navigate into Hollywood?
So it actually was kind of happening at the same time, except that the deal with my parents, and I'm so grateful for it, is that I had to go to school if I was going to pursue this at the same time. And so UCLA was one of the schools that I visited, and when I did, I fell in love with it, and it worked out because it was in LA. So I was going to school and studying communications, but at the same time I was auditioning and writing songs and trying to get signed. So I had a very normal, like a completely normal life until everything changed all of a sudden. And it changed literally as I was in final exams and I got the call that I got the part for Evie.
Oh wow! And so
Yeah.
you're one of the Disney stars I was noticing. So you're coming behind legends like Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, China Anne McClain, who you worked with on Descendants.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken about that. And so also too Nick Jonas, the Jonas Brothers, all these different people. And so how is that feeling? Because a lot of you guys do end up not necessarily going into acting full time anymore, but going into a music career.
Yeah.
So why is it kind of like you have to choose, or is it that you feel like you love music more in that creative space than being in acting?
I think the beautiful thing about the where we are in the world right now and the amazing platform that was the Disney Channel and the Walt Disney Company is that we can do it all. You know, like if you think back at the careers of, you know, Justin Timberlake, he's done film and he's
Mm-hmm.
had a music career, or the Jonas Brothers as well. Selena, you know, she has her show on Hulu now and a music career. Same with Demi. And I always wanted to do both because I've always been in love with performing. And I
Mm-hmm.
love making movies and I love making music. And I feel so lucky that I get to do both. And that the first job that I had that changed my life was a movie that I did both in. It was a musical. So I got to sing and I got to act in it.
Wow. So people have a whole bunch of questions. I mean, they're loading up. So I'm going to ask some of these questions
Cool.
that they have on here. Okay. So somebody wants to know, what was your favorite part of Purple Hearts?
So Purple Hearts is a movie that I just shot and it'll come out this year on Netflix. And I produced it, wrote the music for it, and I starred in it as well, which is really exciting. Oh, God, I don't know if I could pick a part because it was just the most fulfilling journey of my life because it was like a 4-year journey and to be involved in every aspect of it was so fulfilling.
Mm.
Writing the music for it was one of the most exciting things that I've done. And I got to perform at the Hollywood Bowl for a part of the movie, and that was pretty incredible. But also just becoming Cassie, becoming the character was really exciting. That probably doesn't answer her question because all of it.
She enjoyed the entire movie, guys. I
Good.
hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Another person wanted to know uh, if you could go back in time to the Audrey Hepburn, what would be the best moment for you in her life?
That's a great question. There are so many extraordinary fashion moments I would love to go back and relive.
Mm.
But I would say I would love to have been there when she became the first female ambassador for UNICEF and one of the first ambassadors for UNICEF, and to witness that because she dedicated the rest of her career to UNICEF. And as an ambassador, I've always tried to follow her footsteps.
That's awesome. Because speaking of that, you know, obviously you just mentioned you're an ambassador for UNICEF also, but you also are a global ambassador for the Latin Grammys.
Yes, I am. I am.
Yes, and one of the first ones. And so I also wanted to ask you too, because you just recently announced about the Sofia Carson scholarship, where a student can go to the Berklee College of Music.
Yes.
What was your inspiration behind that, giving it back to other people?
My mom always taught my sister and I to believe that the most important thing that we can do with our voices and with our lives is to give. And I made a promise to myself and to her that if ever I was lucky enough to be in this position, that I would use my voice to give. And so when the Latin Grammy Foundation approached me to be their ambassador, it was the easiest yes. And then when they approached me to co-sponsor the scholarship with them, it was also the easiest yes, because what a privilege it is to be a part of gifting someone a dream that I once had myself. And like you said, the scholarship winner will be able to go to Berklee College of Music for 4 years, which is life changing because otherwise they wouldn't be able to afford an education. So I'm so honored and so grateful to be a part of it.
That is really cool. I want to hear you speak in French though, because people keep asking, can you say anything in French? So
I can. I studied in high school and a little bit in college, and obviously the less practice you have, but every time I go to France, it's like, oh, it comes back to me. But let me see, I'll say, oui, je parle un peu de français, je m'appelle Sophie, je t'aime à l'infini. I don't know what else. Ça va?
Wait, what did you just say? Because I don't know French at
I
all.
said yes. I said yes. I speak French. I
Oh,
said
okay.
my name is Sophia, and I love you to infinity.
Oh, oh, see, oh, I have an iPad, so
Oh,
I
you
can't
have
do all
half.
that.
There we go.
There we
Wait.
go. Yes, hat. That's so cute. Okay, let's get into some fun stuff here. What does Sophia do on her off days?
She hangs out with Joey, mine and my sister's dog, and my sister. We go to the movies. I love going to the movies.
Mm.
Um, Sophia's not that exciting on her off days. She goes on walks. She tries to exercise. Sleep. Tries to sleep. Yeah, that's essentially it.
Sounds like my kind of day.
There you
That's
go.
what I do. What about your favorite movie right now?
Oh, my favorite movie right now. Let me tell you, because over the holidays, I watched movies every single day with my grandma and my mom, and we watched like 24 movies. So let me tell
Wow.
you what my favorite one is. Out of Africa with Meryl Streep. I had never seen it. Highly
Oh,
recommend it. It's long because back in the day movies were like 3 hours plus, but it is such a beautiful movie. My favorite of all time is Moulin Rouge, but I think right now Out of Africa is my favorite.
wow. So you went classic. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I
I don't know
do.
what I was expecting to hear something from like Marvel or something like that.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know
do
why.
love Marvel. The last Spider-Man killed me. I hope I'm
Oh,
not giving away any spoilers, but when I saw all of them together, I was having a heart attack in the theater. I literally was like, because I
right.
love Spider-Man, and Zendaya was just incredible in it. I love all the Marvel movies.
You know, Zendaya is like my girl crush, but she is like really an inspiration from where she was with Disney
Oh,
to
yeah.
where
No,
she's at
she's
now.
extraordinary. I admire her and her career immensely, and everything she does with such grace and such class, and she's incredible.
So I'm guessing you watched Euphoria a little bit.
So honestly, I haven't been able to.
Oh, when
I
you get a
tried to watch
chance.
the first episode and it was too much for me. So I haven't been able to yet, but I know that I have to because it's such a part of our generation. But I'm
Yeah.
assuming you have.
Yes, I have, and it definitely will give you a heart attack. So
Yeah.
I am 36. So I'm watching these kids. Obviously, they're
Yeah.
all like over the age of 18, but
Yeah.
watching them as high school students and the story topics,
Yeah.
it stresses me out. Like, I be
Yeah.
wanting to get a Switch. Like,
Yeah.
old school whoop. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. Yes, you might have to take your time watching it. Like, watch.
Yeah. That's what I realized. I
Yeah.
usually tend to need to watch things that aren't super dark because there's enough in the world, but I think it's important for me to watch it. So I do need to take my time with it.
Yeah, definitely do. Okay, so must have food to eat every day or every other day.
I eat apples every single day and I eat eggs every single day. It's super boring. Wow. But I love eggs. I'm going to go with eggs. I love eggs.
You sound like me. I have to have eggs
I
every
have to
day
have
and an
eggs.
apple.
There you go. I love it.
See, I love that too. I love that. Funniest moment on set. This was a question that was asked a lot by your fans.
God, why do I not? Oh, there's a really funny moment that just happened in Purple Hearts, but I don't want to say it until close to the movie because they won't get it. Um, I don't know. I have the worst memory with these things. I mean, every oh gosh, I don't know. Oh, so many funny moments, but I can't think of one
It's like
specifically. Sorry.
celebrity crush.
My first celebrity crush was Christian Bale in Batman. Yeah. In the first, I
Okay.
remember being at the movies and I was with my mom and I was like, "Mom, he's cute." So Christian Bale was my first, and then I loved Andrew Garfield. Um, I had a big crush on him. I don't know who my crush at the moment is. I have to think about that. Who's yours?
I got so many.
Oh, what am I saying? Harry Styles.
Hairstyles, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
just think he's such an incredible artist and I admire him. And I saw him in concert at the end of last year and he's just an artist. It was just so cool to witness that. So Harry Styles is my celebrity crush.
I like him too. He is the most standout member of One Direction. I really do enjoy. And I actually enjoy his music. Like
Yeah.
I was a little like on the about it, but then I heard some of his
No,
music and I was like, okay.
it's great. And if you ever see him live, it'll bring it to life in a whole other way. He just feels like a classic rock and roll superstar. Like, he's amazing.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to do that one day. Hopefully I can sneak some tickets from the station or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Dream collaboration. And I saw that you're a big fan of Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran. So would you ever collaborate with one of them, or do you have somebody else in mind?
No, you took my answer. I would die to collaborate with Taylor Swift. I think I'm a huge Swiftie. I think she's incredible. I listen to All Too Well every single day, the 10-minute version, multiple times a day. So Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran, I would love to collaborate with them. Yeah.
So let me ask you this then, because Jake
And
Gyllenhaal just
hairstyles.
And Harry
How
Styles.
have I
Okay,
not
well
said
Harry
that?
Styles, if you get to see this,
Oh my God, I just had a vision of me on stage with Harry Styles and I just had a heart attack. Let's manifest this.
oh, it's gonna happen. Hey, we're gonna speak it into existence. It's gonna happen. Somebody will send this off.
Let's do it.
Yes. But let me ask you this, because you talked about All Too Well, just mentioned that you love that song. And Jake Gyllenhaal just spoke out against it, saying that it's not about him, it's about her fans. Do you believe him?
He said that?
Yeah. He said it's, it's about the fans, not him.
What? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just think it's a fantastic song. And it just kills me every time I hear it. I'm like there with her. So I don't know.
Right? I know the first time I heard it, I was just like, she's describing it to a T. Like when you saw the
it's very
pictures.
specific. How could it be about her fan? I mean, interesting. I don't know. I did see him say something which I thought was interesting, that that people shouldn't ever attack someone else, on social media for anything, and that it should be a space of bringing people together rather than division. And I agreed with him on that, but I'm not so sure about the the other part.
I think he's in denial about it because he don't want to be attacked about it, but it's okay.
The scarf though.
That's the main thing. I remember that big old scarf when they had the pictures out. That scarf was, I'm like, you can't lie about that. So let's talk about your songwriting process a little bit. Some fans wanted to know, do you write the acoustic version of your songs before getting into the studio versions?
Usually, yes. Growing up, even before I started writing professionally, I would just write on my piano. And actually, I tend to gravitate towards like ballads. That's what I love to sing. And that's why whenever I go on tour or radio tour, like I always strip down my songs so it's like a mid-tempo or a ballad, because that's where my heart lies. So yeah, usually it's like an acoustic ballad version of it, or it's like I have tons and tons and tons of notes pages where I have either finished songs, ideas, lyrics that I'll bring into the studio, and I'll say, I want to write a song about, for instance, that's how He Loves Me But started. It was like, I want to write a song called He Loves Me But, and I had a lot of the lyrics already written, and then the melody we created together in the studio. And sometimes I'll come in with a melody and lyric in mind. So it just depends. But if I'm writing by myself, I'll write on the piano, and it's essentially like a ballad.
Nice. Now let's talk about Loud, because I was listening to the song and then I watched the video, and it seems very personal. Like you have a message to send out to everyone. So let's talk about Loud a little bit. Let's talk about the inspiration behind the song, and then let's get into the video, because some fans asked, what was your purpose in having all male dancers and then just you by yourself?
Great question and a great observation. This song is very personal to me. This song feels like a really beautiful marriage of who I am as a person and who I am as an artist, and in line with my values and my heart. And it's a really beautiful thing to put a song out there in the world that feels like a representation of who you are, and to have it connect with so many people. And it's a message that I know not only is personal to me, but to perhaps all women in the world who are fearlessly using their voices, and the song is dedicated to them and inspired by them, to women and to all the loud voices of change, no matter how you identify. And in the video, the visual story that I was telling was the metamorphosis of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, and a butterfly breaking out of her cocoon to kind of symbolize, silence voices breaking free. And we intentionally chose for the first time to have male dancers. I used to only perform with female dancers because to me that was like badass female energy. But I wanted to, the male dancers represented male oppression essentially. And in that dance piece, it was like a dance art piece that we created. If you'll see, it starts with them standing above me and I'm below them.
Right.
And it ends with me flying above them. So that was completely intentional.
I love it. I definitely love the videos. Very beautiful, simplistic, but yet the visuals of like all of the clouds and you just standing there by yourself and performing. Very, very nice. Very,
Thank
very
you.
lovely. Let me ask you now, because I got bombarded with questions. So we're going to go through some of them.
Let's do it.
But yes, let's go through that right now. Okay. So I got like 73 extra questions here since we've been talking. Let me find some. Oh, somebody asked, what is your favorite Harry Styles song?
Woman. And I hadn't heard it until I watched him play it live, and I was like, this is the song. I love so many, but I think Woman is my favorite one right now.
Okay. Another one somebody asked is, would you like to star in a mystery movie or series?
Yeah, I would love to. That would be super cool.
Something you can produce for yourself? Because so many people are like actresses now because of the fact that Hollywood sometimes limits us. They're going out and producing their own projects.
Well,
So
that's
would
what
you
I
ever?
did. I just did that
With Purple Heart.
my Netflix movie. I produced it with Alloy and with Netflix and with my director, Liz Allen, this incredible female director who came up to me 4 years ago and said, let's do this. Like, let's actually make this happen, you and me, like two women together. And our partners at Alloy, Les and Elisa, it's mainly all women. And we produced the movie and we pitched it to Netflix. And it was really cool to be a part of telling a story from start to finish and creating a story and developing a character, writing the music for it. So I would absolutely love to. Honestly, from now on, I would love to be producer in all the projects that I'm a part of.
Girls rule. Girls rule. Someone asked, if you could see Cameron Dove again, would you do it?
Oh, of course, absolutely. We haven't seen each other in a while, but I would love to.
Oh, I think it's Cameron Boyce. I think I said the name wrong.
Oh, Cameron. Oh my God. I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more. We miss him every single day.
And then, okay, let me see. Let me go through a couple of more questions. What would you bring to a desert island?
I would like people or things, because I would bring my sister and I would bring Joey and I would bring my mom. maybe not people. That wouldn't make sense. I would bring, can I bring water? I would bring water. I would bring a piano, and I'm not sure if I could bring food, but I would bring food. Then I'd be good.
Okay, so then let's see. I'm trying to find some more. And you have a ton. Okay, people. Someone wanted to know, what advice would you give to a beginner actor?
I would say to fearlessly follow your dreams and to believe in yourself more than anyone does, and that no matter how many closed doors close in your way, know that the one that's meant for you will open when it's meant to be, and that to just believe that.
Okay. Someone said, you are a vampire, don't deny it. Y'all gotta stop with this.
Maybe I have to do like a vampire movie or something. That'd be cool.
Yes, there you go. Okay, so that's the Q&A for the fans. I want to ask you this last question, then we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
All right. So are there times where you said yes to a project and wish you would have said no after the fact?
I think I can proudly say no. And that was one of the things as to why Loud resonated with me so much, because I said no. I still say no to a lot of projects and songs that aren't in line with who I am and what I believe in. And in the beginning of my career, that wasn't really understood, and I was considered difficult. But now it's considered respectable that I say no to things that aren't in line with who I am.
I love it. That's what you're supposed to do. Take power of your own self. If you don't, then nobody else will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to play a game called Fact or Crap.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to spew some things that either you got to say that it's a fact or it's crap. Like, you don't believe it or if it's true. Yeah, okay? So, here we go. When Demi Moore and Bruce Willis married, Little Richard was the minister. Is that fact or crap?
I have no idea.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Yes. Okay, here it goes. Here's another one. A violin is made from one continuous piece of wood.
Fact?
Crap.
Huh. There you go.
There you go. All right. Prince's real name is Marion Morrison.
Can I Google this? I don't know. I'm going to go with fact.
Crap. It's actually Prince Rogers Nelson.
There you go. I'm really doing really bad at this game.
Oh, God. Okay, let me find you another one. All right. 2/3 of the world's eggplant is grown in New Jersey.
I'm going to go with crap.
You're right.
Okay, good.
You got one.
You're going to say fact.
That's a crap. That is funny. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. No world capitals start with the letter Z.
Crap.
Correct. Okay. All right. William Shakespeare willed his second best bed to his wife.
His second best bed?
Yes.
Like in his will, he gave his second best bed to his wife?
Yes.
That's so specific. I'm going to go with crap.
It's actually fact.
Oh. That's so
All right.
weird.
Okay, I think this is gonna be easy for you.
Okay.
Dolly Parton founded a theme park called Dollywood.
Fact.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Bob Hoskins and Pierce Brosnan both worked as fire eaters.
I really have no idea. I'm going to guess fact.
Correct.
Okay. Phew.
All right. Here we go. We'll do one last one for you. In 2008, a transgender man gave birth.
In 2008?
Yes.
Fact.
Correct.
I think I remember that.
Okay. And then the last one. All right. The youngest pope was 11 years old.
Crap.
Yes. Crap.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a second. That's not possible.
Yay! I was just told I had 1 minute left with you, so I'm going to wrap this up. Sophia, thank you so much for being here with me today. I had so much fun with you. I hope you had fun too.
Thank you. I did. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in person soon.
Yes, definitely. We got to do that.
Let's do our little
Bye,
part.
guys. Yes. Oh, yes. We got to do our part here.
Bye, guys.
This has been the best interview ever.
You're so sweet. Bye.
Bye.